Okay, here I am with another video of paint pouring. This time I'm going to do a flip cup. And I'm not using no silicone. I'm only using turquoise. Let's see. Oh yeah, teal and native turquoise, which is really pretty. And turquoise. And I'm using black and white. So we'll see what we get here. I pre-mixed all these with 2 parts floetrol, 1 part paint, and water to come to a dripping consistency. See how it's flowing? Like that. And I like to look at my drips. 1. Oh, that's a little thickened. That got thicker, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. You stir that up. Still not happy with it. There, 2. That's like a 1, 2. A little bit quicker. I want it like a second drip. It was almost there. There we go. Let's check our other ones, see if they got a little thick sitting there probably. I'm going to put a little bit more water in this one too. I think that's what happens. They sit there. Good. Check our other one. Always make sure they're same consistency. I measure my 2 parts floetrol, my 1 part paint. I measure them. Once you get better, then you can eyeball it. So this has gotten a little thicker too. I'm gonna pop a little hole with a thumbtack in the top of my bottles. Make it kind of nice so you don't over pour. One, 2. There. 1, 2. There. Okay. Now, shake up my white. Shake up my black. I'm going to start with the white in the cup. I'm going to do a flip cup so I can do it laying down this time. Either way actually works, so it doesn't matter. The flip cup don't matter. I go in the same order I did before. This time I'm going to do it backwards this way. And I'm going to need a little bit more paint for my 8x10. I look about right here for 8x10. White. You'll see, every time you do it, it's always a little something different. Hope I didn't put too much black in. Yeah, it's all good if I did. So. And now I don't know if I got these in the right order. Just about up there to that line. There. Okay. Let's take a look in here. Shine my light for this direction a little bit. Probably hard to see. Okay, so my flip cup, which sometimes you can do is you can kind of do a little swirl in there so that it doesn't all come out in the one color. So I'm going to do an S, just a real quick one. That's it. Take my canvas, I always say tarp, flip it over gently, lay it down, let that white that was on the bottom settle down, drip down. And give it a few minutes. Don't like to use silicone. Just gives you like craters and hard to clean your canvas when you're ready to gloss it. It's a lot of work involved. And you won't need silicone if you can get your consistency right. So, the consistency is the key. But I don't always do it. But lately I've been doing much better to where I don't need silicone or anything. And then what you do is you just lift it up. And I get my tips. Because that's always the last thing. It helps it flow down there too. They'll get covered. Okay, so it looks like it's got a bubble. And take our torches for getting rid of bubbles in the paint. Oh, my starter went out on my there. Oh. Come on, baby. There. I can't see it with all the light. Okay. Well, let's get rid of some of the bubbles. Go about 5 inches above it. See some of those white specks popping up in there? since I'm doing that. If I got closer, they would make more. Watch. I'll do this one area with white. Get a little closer. See, it makes more. We don't want too many white spots. I don't care for too many white spots. Okay, so all the bubbles are popped. And here we go with the tilting. And we'll just start tilting. Oops. Looks like it's nice and runny, because the more runnier it is, the more cells I've been getting, but I don't want it too runny. Then it won't stick to your canvas. Well, that's pretty. That's like marble looking. That's pretty. Let's see, where do I want to tilt this area down maybe? Just don't want it too thick. That's the whole thing. Okay. Not a whole lot of cells. Again. Let's see what happens with the torch. Actually, what I'm going to do is tilt this back this way. Get some of that glaze out of there. Just kind of go this direction a little bit. There, that's prettier. That's prettier. Using up the rest of this paint. Too high. Now you can't see exactly what I'm doing, but you can get understanding. Oh, there's some cells popping up. Sometimes I like a lot of cells. Sometimes I don't. Now, I like these, just a few in there. That's cool right in the middle. It's marble looking. That's good, I think. Looking at it from a side glance, looks good. And I want to check and make sure this is a bubble or something. Could be. It was a bubble. Just from the pop. Alright, I like this one. The longer you wait, the more it'll pop up some cells there. That's it. I'll go in on a close-up shot here now. You know, without silicone, it will just always depend upon how well you get that consistency. And it also depends upon if you're mixing paints. Like if you have satin or gloss, regular, they react differently. I have found when I do that, I get a lot more cells. Anyway, that's that one. That lamp puts a big glare on it, but you won't be able to see it without that. So, gotta get an overhead lamp light. There we go. And that's it. I think it's pretty. Okay, thanks. Peace out.